Hi students, how are you? I hope all of you fine. See, in the last class we had discussed what makes a home. Tell me what makes a home. Actually, the love, sympathy and confidence, memories of your childhood, kindness of parents, bright hopes of youth, these all makes a home. And already I asked you to write one activity in your book. Write down below what is the difference between home and house in the page number 17. I hope you completed. And see page number 18. I am sending pages also. You can read from the pages in WhatsApp only. I am sending pages also. See, we have one quotation given by David Wilkerson. So, what is the meaning of that quotation? We will explain first. Listen. So, how the good children produce? See, good children produce not because of good parents. So, their devotion, their dedicated hard work towards their kids, how they are talking, their deeds, their thoughts, their hard work. So these all plays important role in building a character of a child. So that means which ultimately determines how the child fits in the society, how the child is going to useful in future society. So because of their parents hard work and dedication and their each and every word how they talking with their children is important. Suppose if you got any less marks in examination, so parents are supporting, they will give you support, they will give you mental health sometimes. Don't worry beta, it's the next exam, you will study, so today onwards study regularly. Like that, they are the mental support for us. Whatever sorrow in our heart, so that will be deleted slowly by their words, by their parents' words. So, see quotation I am reading once, listen. Good parents do not always produce good children, but devoted, dedicated, hard-working mothers and fathers can weigh the balance in favor of decency and the building of moral character. Every word and deed of a parent is a fiber woven into the character of a child, which ultimately determines how that child fits into the fabric of society. This quotation given by David Wilkerson. Next we have an activity question. So write down what are the qualities lived out in a home. So what are the qualities in the home? You write on your own. So if I giving answer, you will read and write. It is not reading and by hearting this subject. I told you already. So value education makes you a good citizen. It makes you a future generation. So you think and you discuss with your friends and brothers, sisters in your family. So what are the memories you had in your family? Once you recall that and write here. And here see home virtues. What are the home virtues? The beauty of a home is harmony. The security of a house is loyalty. The joy of a house is love. The plenty of a house is children. Yes only. Where the children, there we feel the plenty of a home is in children only. If there is no children at that home, only mother and father means what they will feel. Suppose whatever you doing, any mistakes, generally parents will shout on you. If one day or 2 days, if children are not there in the home, how they feel? They feel very boring. The comfort of a home is in contented spirits. The maker of a home, of a real human home is God Himself. The same who made the stars and built the world. This is given by Frank Crane. Now one more activity you have. So share your experiences with your friends and what are the concerns you have on your home and what are the main qualities shared in your home. Write down. See page number 19, activity 7. You have 2 parts. You write what are the qualities you sharing in your home and what are the main concern. So what is the concern you have on your home, you write down. And one more activity is there, activity 8. You, if possible, If you have any photographs of your family members, your mummy photo, daddy photo, sister, brother photo, paste. Here space is given, one box is given, page number 1919. See that. After pasting that photos, write the 3 qualities under each person's name. So space is given there. Next, and one more topic. Here we have the beatitudes of the home. What is the beauty of the home? What are the beatitudes of the home? Blessed is the home where joy is shared and sorrow is eased. You have to share your joy. Whatever you have joy, if you share your joy, it will increase. If you share your sorrow, it will be deleted slowly. That means you will get relaxation. You will get peace in the mind. That is called eased. Eased means slowly deleted. The blessed is the home where joy is shared and sorrow is eased. See page number 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4 points also given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next page 6 points are given. This examination point of also it is very important. And second point, blessed is the home where prayer is said, because therein dwells the Lord. Dwells, D-W-E-L-L. Dwells means in that place God lives. God stay. Where God lives, in which home God lives, in which home God is going to stay, where prayer is said. If you are doing prayer every day in your home, definitely in that place God dwells. That means therein God dwells the Lord. See point 3. Blessed is the home where children are born, for they are the children of God. Why that home blessed? Because of children. The children are the gift of the God. Because of God's grace only, that family will get the children. Next, blessed is the home where father and mother are respected and loved. See, students, first and foremost thing, you have to respect your father and mother. Whatever these all studies, whatever all other business, these studies, job, business, our life, these all things are later on. First and foremost thing, you have to respect. You have to give the priority of the word of your parents. You have to give. See, fourth point. Blessed is the home where father and mother are respected and loved. You have to love your mother, love your father. After only friends and all neighbors, friends in. If you have any problem, really problem, any health problem, you have any financial problem, first and foremost, who will react? Your parents will react. You think that general students, in the last year also, one student used to say in my class, so he used to give priority for friends. So much for friends. Generally, in the teenage age, general students will give most priority for their friends only. See, this mommy and daddy always shouting on me. They always used to say, read. Generally, we are attracted towards our friends. But if you have a real problem, if you have any health problem, if you have a financial problem, if you have any health problem, who will take care? Question yourself. Your friend is going to come to your home at midnight, or your neighbors are taking to hospital. Who are taking really at the tough time? So ultimately your parents only. So that is the reason first we have to give respect to your mother and father. See, fourth point again I am reading. Blessed is the home where father and mother are respected and loved. And fifth point, blessed is the home where dirty language is never used. You should not use dirty language in your home, like immoral, reading moral magazines and books never enter. Like in the olden days, these magazines generally people used to read, but nowadays phones and Facebook, unnecessary videos, unwanted these Facebooks, these we should not use unnecessarily. So now online classes, that purposely education purpose you can use. For there will rest of the blessing of peace. The fifth point. Now sixth point, also very important point, is given. See page number 20. First point. Blessed is the home where the Lord is the head. Who is the head of your family? Lord is the head. When will it will happen? If you do morning, early morning prayer, and at night before going to bed you have to do prayer, then God dwells in your home and Lord is the head of your family. So sixth point again I am reading. Blessed is the home where the Lord is the head, whose name is the first invoked in the morning. So you have to remind after wake up, immediately in your mind you have to remind the gods. God, thank you for giving me this day. Please stay with me. Please bless me this day. Like that you have to do prayer. Thanks for giving me life this day. Thanks for giving me this day in my life. And before going to bed, God, whatever I did work today, so please bless that work. At night before going to bed, you have to pray. So, whose name is the first invoked in the morning and the last before rest at night. Before going to bed, after wake up, also we have to pray God every day. Then Lord is the head of your family. You want or not? Like that. Then do prayer every day. And here one more question is there, you have to write. You can go through any of the illustrations or quotes above and write down below how you contribute in building a good happy home. He is giving questions, but before that he is giving quotations, some data. By reading these quotations, how can you build a good happy home? How can you build these points only write on your own words. How can you build a good home? Right, these 4 lines are given. For example, respecting each one. Suppose nowadays you are staying most of the time at home only. So help to your mother, any kitchen or cleaning home like that. Give respect to your father and mother and give the medicine if anybody, grandparents are there in your home, help them like that. One more question, you have page number 21. Action plan. Write down what you will do daily to make your home happy one. So daily today onwards I will do this. Today onwards I will do this. Okay? Today onwards I will do this. Like that, take commitment. So whatever commitments you are going to take, that you write your action plan. So here in book, prayer also given how to do prayer, and morning and evening also. Here prayer also given. Just once we will go through this prayer also. See here, just 1 second. See here in the book prayer is given. So page number 20 and page number 21 prayer is given. Once you read that, quotation is given how to do prayer. Okay, all of you read this prayer, but you say don't by heart. Prayer means it has to comes from your heart, from your daily needs, whatever necessity for you, whatever sorrow in your heart, just tell to God. Rather telling to people, tell to God. God will solve your problems. So at home, do everyday prayer. So in the page number 20 and page number 21, so it is given how to do prayer. All of you read and follow that. Thank you one and all.